I'm going to try and speak to some of the players. I'm going to try and speak to some of the staff members that's worked here for a long time.
Because here they play hard, and the youth's more technical. So there's a change of mentality here.
Second thing is when you're on test, you have to be better than the players that are already in the team. When you play on the same level, for the coach is not interesting.
Guys, here we are at Saint Léonard. This is a 5th division team here in Belgium. It's very decent level, and they're actually based around the Antwerp area. Now today we're gonna actually have a look at the level because they're playing against Hoogstraten, which play in the third division actually. How it's actually done in Belgium, so you have the 1st and 2nd division, which are the pros, and then you have D1, D2 and D3. So D1 is the 3rd division, D2 is the 4th division, and D3 is the 5th division. So today we're gonna watch both teams get into action, D3 against D1, and we're actually gonna see the level. We're gonna see exactly how it works, even the technical ability. I'm gonna try and speak to some of the players. I'm gonna try and speak to some of the staff members that's worked here for a long time and see, you know, what they think and what they've seen, what they've experienced. Are you good enough to play at this level? Just have to wait and see. I've always said, for all players, if you really want to prove yourself, play at this type of level. You got some nice pitches, it's a nice stand, the grass is beautiful, you know, there's a decent fan base, and you're testing yourselves against one of the top players that have probably been released from your Anderlechts, your Gents, your Bruges, do you know what I mean? And when you come here and you have one season and you absolutely smash it, only God knows what else you can do, do you know what I mean? So don't just limit yourselves playing Sunday League or, oh, I need to go and play pro, I need to go and play pro. You can come play semi-pro, make a decent living, do you know what I mean? So it's all about your mentality. I think players that the 22 that are gonna start the game, and I don't know how many players are gonna be here to be honest, but everyone that's gonna play, they've all played at some decent level. Do you know what I mean? They'll probably all come from academy level or elite level some point in their careers, and now they're here playing a 3rd, 4th, 5th division in Belgium. That's not bad. 3rd, 4th division in England, we're talking that's elite level football. So if you come and play here in Belgium at this standard, it's not too bad, is it? Because just know that every game there's scouts and there's agents watching. They're probably gonna be like, oh, I like him. What a midfielder. You know, he's getting stuck in challenges. He's talking, he's loud. That's what you want. So yeah, get involved. The game's about to kick off. 3rd division team against a 5th division team. The quality is gonna be decent. And obviously there are 3 players that are on trial. So let's hope everything goes well. Let's hope that they show the level. Let's hope that they show some good quality as well, you know what I mean? It's a decent exhibition or friendly game, however you want to call it. But I'm pretty sure most of you guys watching this video, you'd love to be on the pitch right now, impressing the scouts, the agents, the coaches, and obviously the supporters. I don't know, it's about 50 people here right now. Anyways, right guys, so for all you players that are playing in semi-pro level or below semi-pro level, even professional level, or want to get into professional level, I'm currently with a high-level scout. Nathan, I'm going to ask you some questions. As a scout, when you are looking for players to go and play pro level, what qualities do you look for in a player?
Quality from the player that we look is the technical things, like the quality of your control. When you have the ball, can you read the game, how you have to play, the speed of execution, and that is very important when you want to play in high level, because high level we don't have time to think a lot of times. That is what we look, and yeah.
For players that want to go on trial, when a player is on test, what must they do to impress the coach, or impress the scout, or impress the agent? What must the players do? Because some players, they don't know what they have to do when they're on test.
When you're on test, you have to know that when you're on test, you're not a player of the team. That's first thing that you have to know. Second thing is, when you're on test, you have to be better than the players that are already in the team. When you play on the same level, for the coach is not interesting, because some players go in the club, when the players are training, like, the players are already in the team. Sometimes they're gonna play like, okay, it's training, but you don't have to follow them. When the other players are playing normal, you have to play high, because you are on test.
What are the mistakes that you always see with players when they are on trial or when they're on test? What are the mistakes that they always make? For example, you bring a player to a test at maybe Anderlecht, or I don't know, a first or second division team in Belgium. If you take them and they don't get signed, what are the mistakes that you always find in the players that they make that they don't get signed?
You have to be active. That's the first thing. 2 is the communication. You can't be like silence, you don't talk. Players in the higher level don't like this. You have to talk to coach. Third thing is, you have to play 1-2 touch. When you want to improve, you want to touch the ball a lot of times, it's not gonna work. And that is the reason that some players don't have good results when they go to the test, because they think, when I'm gonna dribble a lot, that's the coach gonna like me. No, you want to see, are you efficacious? The efficacy. When you can play 1 touch, you have to play 1 touch. When you can play 2 touch, 2 touch. When you can finish, you have to finish, and not to dribble and then you lose the ball. It's the little things, that the players have to know when you want to go in a higher level.
There you have it. You have a professional scout that is telling you exactly what you guys are lacking, the things that you always do that messes up your opportunities. It's quite simple, do you know what I mean? So when you listen to this advice, just ask yourself if you do these things. If you don't do it, that's why you don't have a club. If you are doing it, your time is coming. Yes, guys, so I'm here with a Saint Leonard player. His name's Lincoln. He's a winger, big time baller, and he's also played at a very, very decent level. But now he's playing at D3, which is still super great. And he's had a good performance today. His team won, so we're going to ask him a few questions. So, Lincoln, how was the game? Talk to me.
It was a good game. We had the chances to make a bigger game. We did what we can do. And Sunday was also a game, so it was a little bit difficult, because we had 2 games in 3 days. So it was a little bit see here and there if you can keep the pace.
Okay, and what about your personal performance? How was it? Because you played obviously in the first half and you came on later on in the second half. So how was your performance personally?
I started the first half on the wing back. I played a good game, but I need to ask more the ball. I see that when I was at the bench, I had to repeat the game a little bit in my head, and I saw that I need more to ask the ball and a little bit more efficient before the goal.
Okay, and again, from the game, do you think this is a good result for you, and is the coach happy? Do you think he's going to give you guys some, good talk, or is he going to be a bit disappointed?
I think he's happy because this is a derby. So I think he's happy. But we didn't play against the first team. We played against the under 21, so he's happy, but not like, whoa, guys, we won. Because we have to win. Because against under 21, we have players that are like 27 years old and stuff like that with good experience in first team like Beerschot and Antwerp and stuff like that.
So you think you could have done better?
Yeah, could have done better.
Okay. Now, next question. You've played at a good level, right? Yeah. And how would you compare the level where you've come from to this level now? Because this is D3, right?
A good difference. I think in the youth, you can do more your thing. Like you can get the ball at the 16, you can dribble. Here, it's just two touch sometimes. Sometimes you can't even dribble. And that's the change. You have to be more mature. That's the change that I need to do to play here.
And would you say this is the same for players that come here for tests that have played in and around this area for maybe like Antwerp or Beerschot? When they come here on test, when they're 18, 19, 20, do they struggle or do you think that they do okay? And if they do struggle, why is it so difficult for them?
They struggle because they think it's their division. Oh, it's easy. Because here they play hard, and the youth's more technical. So it's a change of mentality here.
And do you think from this level you can go up back to the Jupiler Pro League for first team, or is it going to be a bit difficult?
It's gonna be a bit difficult, but if you train very hard and you do your best and you have the mentality, you can get everywhere where you want.
And do you have an agent?
For the moment, I have just a friend who helps me here and there. I had the agent when I was at Anderlecht, Antwerp and stuff.
Okay, this is perfect. And how long have you played at St. Leonard?
Oh, this is my first year here. I came here in the April. I did 2 tests and then they said it's good, you can come. Because before that year I was with Pater Eisde in the preseason and I didn't like it there.
What would you say for players that would want to come and play at this level in terms of lifestyle and in terms of, you know, playing regularly all the time? Do you think this is a good level for them? And do you feel like, okay, yes, I'm playing at a good level. This is good for me. I can go up the league, and or do you have to mix everything with work, or is it full time as well? So, you know, I kind of want to know as well.
Here it's 2 trainings a week, so it's a change for me because I come from 4 trainings a week. And a lot of tactical stuff. Here it's just a little bit chill because you have players that work and have children. For me, normally you have just kids of my age. We go to school, we are full time on football, but here's a little bit change of mentality and of training.
And how old are you?
I'm 20.
You're 20 years old.
2005.
Okay, look at this. 20 years old. He's playing D3 in Belgium. Good level. And was it Anderlecht? Patro as well. And Antwerp, do you know what I mean? These are top level clubs and he's coming here and he's absolutely killing it. 20 years old, he's got his whole future ahead of him. So Lincoln, honestly, excellent, well done, and good luck for the rest of your future. Do you have anything to say to anyone else?
If you want to play like niveau of this, don't think that it's easy. It depends on your playing style, but don't come here and think it's easy, because you need to give 100% all the time. Even if it's D3, D4, D5, all time 100%.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you. Take care. I've shown you the level. I've shown you the teams. I've even interviewed a scout. I've interviewed a player for you guys to see that when you're playing D3, which is level 5, 5th tier in Belgium, it's not bad. It's really good. The pitch is absolutely brilliant. Anyways, guys, take care. Thank you very much.